Alrighty, guys. Kentucky falls 31-17, Mississippi State. And we got dominated. You know, there's no way to really, I guess you could say I guess we got dominated, but what really costed Kentucky was all those turnovers. Levis had 3 turnovers, if I'm not mistaken, and we had some fumbles and everything to go along with it. And Kentucky falls to 6-2 now. They're still ranked 18 in the country, so not all is lost. It's still, I mean, if you told me Kentucky was gonna be, I mean, I know I got all this where we might compete for a championship and all that. You know, I know I said that, but I mean, you just never know what can happen in the SEC. Because, like I've said, if you have a good year in the SEC, you're automatically going to be right there in the playoffs. So that's why I was talking about that at the time, and that's with any team in the SEC. So, anyway, Kentucky falls 31-17. We now must face Tennessee, but we're back at home. And the schedule looks very favorable now, but Tennessee is playing better. Tennessee's not going to be a pushover. Especially the way Kentucky's regressed especially last week. The week before, you can accept that Georgia loss, 30-13. But Kentucky is set up now, and to me, there's no excuses not to run the table here. Tennessee, and I know they've got a history of beating us, but that's pretty much been leveled out over the years. It's not as big a deal as it used to be. Tennessee 4-4. Then we got Vanderbilt on the road. Then we got New Mexico State at home and Louisville on the road to finish it out. So, I mean, at worst, Kentucky should lose maybe one of these games. At worst. But if we go 2-2, we finish the season 10-4. I mean, if we win 2 of these and lose 2, still 10-4. And most people would have said, well, that sounds like a pretty good year for a Kentucky, well, 8-4. 8-4, I was thinking. But most people would have tucked that over, anything. So, I mean, we just got to stay positive here, and hopefully we can get back on track with the Tennessee game. I want to see Kentucky play better. We win these next 4 games, we can get 10 wins, is what I meant to say. But, we go 2-2, we can be 8-4, 9-3 possibly. But I would like to see Kentucky get that 10. When was the last time Kentucky won 10 games? Think about that for a minute. When was the last time that happened? So, let's just turn it around. We need to, at home, we should keep control of the ball better, not turn the ball over as much. Maybe we're going to have to just go back to more of the ground and pound. We only had, 16, 17, 18, 19 rushes that last game against Mississippi State. So who knows, people? Who knows? Maybe Levis just had a bad game, but Levis has regressed a lot as the season has went on. But he can run the ball a little bit. He can rush the ball a little bit. He's got 14 touchdowns, 9 interceptions on the year. And I did expect more from him this year. I expected more from Levis. I thought maybe 25 touchdowns. I was thinking that after I saw them first few games, I was like, this guy's for real. He's still a lot better quarterback than we've had in the past. Even though he had those 3 turnovers and he's regressed a little bit, he's still the best quarterback we've had in a long time. He's still the best we've had. So, Kentucky, Tennessee, it's a rivalry game. It always is. Kentucky lost a long time. We had a 20-some game losing streak against Tennessee all those years ago. But it's leveled out over the years, like I said. And I'm going to pick Kentucky to win this game and get back on track. We're still ranked 18 in the country. We can still go to a good bowl game. And, I was looking at Kentucky's schedule, and if you look at it, people, I hate to bring this up, but if you look at it now compared to then, it looked like we had ourselves a pretty good win against LSU. We had ourselves a great win against Florida. But if you look at it now, those teams are pretty much, they've disappeared. Florida's out of the top 25. LSU fired their coach after the Kentucky loss pretty much. And it's all downhill. You know, we don't really have a good win on our resume. I mean, it's just honest. We're better than we have been, of course, in the past, but still, we don't have ourselves that big a resume win. Like, say, if we beat Georgia, that would have helped Kentucky so much. Even if we lost that Mississippi State game, if we would have beat Georgia somehow, I mean, look at a different season it would have been right now for us. And if Florida could have stayed, you know, ranked high and played well the rest of the way. But we don't have ourselves a definitive win, and I don't see one on the schedule, do you? There's no ranked teams left. So in a way, Kentucky has gotten lucky this year with their schedule. But, you know, past Kentucky teams, I know people have said that, but really if you think about it, past Kentucky teams, they've still found a way to lose playing nobodies for the most part. So, I mean, it's still been a good year for Kentucky. I would like for us to win these last 4 games and put those 2 big losses behind and just move forward. You know, that last loss really hurt, the Mississippi State. That really was it puts Kentucky back down to you're like, well, we're back. We're just not there, you know. We're just not going to be able to sustain it. And that's pretty much it. But I'm going to pick Kentucky to win this Tennessee game. It should be a good one. Tennessee's not a bad team, even though they're 4-4. They're a decent team. I don't think we're that much better than a 4-4 Tennessee team, if you want to know the honest truth. Maybe they're going to prove me wrong this week. But I'll pick Kentucky to pull out this win. I think it'll be a low-scoring game. I'll pick Kentucky 21, Tennessee 16-17, something like that. If we was playing at Tennessee, it would actually be Tennessee's advantage. I think they would have the clear advantage after what we saw with that Mississippi State game. So that's going to be it, people. That's what I'm predicting. Kentucky get back on track. We'll see how it goes. And also, basketball season's right around the corner. Been watching the exhibition games for Kentucky. And looking forward to that Duke game. It's coming up. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. That's going to be the official prediction video. We'll see how it goes from here. Football's winding down. Basketball's starting up. We got ourselves a whole year. We've got not a whole year, but a long time. Rest of this year and into hopefully March next year, we got ourselves Kentucky sports. So we'll see you guys as always next time. Have a great day and go Big Blue.